Sagittarius, Sagittarius rising. This is Ellie doing your July general focus reading for 2015. So this is for Sagittarius, and if you wanted a private reading more specific to you, this is general for thousands of people, please do head to my website www.hypnoula.com. Alternatively, I do offer a one burning question reading for $35, paid at PayPal and sent to hypnoula@hotmail.com. That email is for both PayPal and for the email. Please do check your sun, your rising and your moon sign, as each video will give you a different message or the same message but a little bit more information and clarity and something to focus on. It will give you a little bit more information on what the other videos were showing you. So I've chosen one card for your overall, one card for your dreams, your desires, your education and your career, one for your relationships, your mental, your physical, your spiritual health, your relationships at home and with workers and with love. So let's get started. Sagittarius, for the month of July, we do have the Magician card. So this is saying that in July you can pretty much manifest anything that you want in your life. As you think it and be powerful in your thought, think about it, what you want, focus on it and work to achieve that. You're able to achieve that in real life as well. So in July, whatever it is that you want, you go out and you get it. This is also about love. In love, you'll have an equally yoked love. Find someone with a karmic balance. It's interesting because you've got the karma sign here, but you've also got the karma side here as well. So love-wise, you'll find someone on the same page as you, someone on the same level as you. So if you're single, you could find someone new that's very much like you. At work, this is about prime time, assets, investment and promotion. This is about opportunities, pushing yourself forward. So at work, well, we do have the 10 of Pentacles, very good card. This is, for some of you, you're working for a family-owned operation and they really like what you're doing. There's talk about investments and promotions. You might even be offered a place in the firm or a partnership of the firm, any of those things. This is also about getting advice from some older figure at work or you giving mentoring to somebody else in the firm. This has been financially sound. There is a Gemini feel to this because there's twins on this, and there's also a Scorpio feel to this as well. Now, if this is a university thing, you could find that you're doing a double degree, doing two courses at the same time. If this is to do with a financial institution, you might be backing one against the other. But where there's twins in this, or where there's the Gemini influence in this, only you can know. And if you wanted clarification, the only way you can get a private reading is to have a private reading. Now this is about money flowing. Some of you could be thinking about retirement or just stepped into retirement. For some of you, you found that you're now supporting more family members. So maybe you've got an older family member that you're looking after them, or maybe a child has returned home and you're financially looking after them. Maybe that there's financially, work-wise, maybe for some of you, you're bringing a family member in to work with you. Okay, so in our home, we've got go slow. I feel like someone might be going off the rails a little bit, and if you've just pulled down with the rules, that's it. They're just going to go right off the cliff. So go slow with this. Don't charge in. I don't think you've got all the information yet. It's actually not what you think it is. Around the family, it's almost like there's aggression happening. Both of you have got your back up, whoever this disagreement's with. I feel like you really need to slow it down and take your time, because you've got some of the information but not all of it yet. So if you come in swinging, you might actually regret the words that come out of your mouth later. Okay, with your health, we are looking backwards. We are reminiscing on the past. We're thinking about the past. We're doing things that we used to do in the past and concerns with our health. Something you've done with a childhood. Maybe you're picking up sports that you used to do. This is about finding balance and doing something that you love and returning to how things used to be. Now, in your relationships, we did get the 9 of Swords. and this is about grief or a feeling of loss. Now, is this an actual loss, or is this a insecurity, a mental thing where you are keeping yourself up at night worrying over something that's not even happened? You're worrying about something and paranoid and making it bigger in your head than it actually is. Because I feel like you are, for some of you, you are worrying yourself sick over things, and it's your thoughts. Each one of these are your thoughts. They could be past experiences that you just can't let go of, and so you, every time you date somebody new, or even in the current relationship that you're in now, you mind keeps going back to how things used to be in the past thoughts, past insecurities, past mental issues. So there is a loss and a grief. For some of you, you have lost someone and it's devastating you, and you're up all night and you're just unable. But the blanket has got plenty of roses on you, and it is warming you, and it is supporting you, and it is saying to you that this is just a time of grief, whether it's a loss of someone, being dumped by someone, breaking up with someone, or if it's insecurities. There is a time of nurturing, a time of grief, a time of self-pity, all of those things, but you will have time in the very near future where you'll be able to move forward, okay? Now, I pulled out another card because of that. This is the one with the karma as well, and this is about new love. So, there's a karmic love. Now, it's either rehashing love or it's a brand new love. But either way, there is karma there, but there is stubbornness and willfulness around this. Someone might have just pushed things, not caring about anybody else's feelings but their own. So just stay out of your head and stay positive, and I shall see you next month.